Hey everyone, it's Haley Jensen, your East Idaho realtor, and today I'm in one of my very favorite neighborhoods in Idaho Falls. It's called Sandpoint. Beautiful homes, a lot of parade of homes. Homes are featured in this neighborhood. We are in front of a absolutely beautiful brand new home. I'm going to show you a little bit of the neighborhood and give you a full walking tour of this home listed at $869,000. So let's go take a look. As always, what I've mentioned, no landscaping on this brand new home. That is pretty much the norm here in Idaho Falls, so don't let that scare you off. Let's go take a look at this 6-bed, 4-bathroom home. As always, what I've mentioned, no landscaping on this brand new home. That is pretty much the norm here in Idaho Falls, so don't let that scare you off. Let's go take a look at this 6-bed, 4-bathroom home. All right, I am standing at the front door here in the foyer. First thing you'll notice is a designated office space off of the front door. Lots of natural light. I'll show you a little bit of the view. Great neighbors. And as you can see, no building going on up above that sand dune. So that's kind of blocks out some traffic noise and keeps things a little bit more private. So obviously some construction going on, that's okay. But I love the detail of this office wall, trade ceiling with the chandelier, and then we'll come in to the open concept living room. So here we are, great shelving, lots of storage, gas fireplace, big windows here. And as you can see, some absolutely beautiful houses. I think I've done a video of that house right there as well. So some really pretty houses are your neighbors and your view. Okay, and then as we pan over into the kitchen, you'll notice the extra large island, which is awesome. Storage underneath the whole island there, custom lighting, beautiful tile backsplash, custom hood. You have your designated area for your table here with lots of lighting and then access to the back patio here. I'll pan out and show you it all together. Nice tall ceilings here, and then as you go into the living room, they vault even more. So nice and open here. And then tucked behind the kitchen is the laundry, access to the garage, and a powder bath. So as we come around the corner, I always like when the garage entrance is close to a powder bath, and even better when it's attached to the laundry, because you can drop dirty clothes, before you enter the home. So really cute sink there, unique lighting, and then into the laundry room with lots of storage for all sorts of things. There's even a plug in there, so if this turns into like your charging station for phones and stuff like that, or Chromebooks from school, lots of options there, and some open shelving, and then the same view. All right, let's walk back through the kitchen and see the bedrooms, which are on the other wing of the home. So coming down the hall, we have 2 bedrooms here to my left. They are facing the front of the home. So you see there, some upgraded carpet here. And new construction, as always, there's little messes and things, and those get cleaned up before close. So that's definitely part of the process. I mean, when you're building a home, it gets dirty. So that's not unusual to see. I love the tile in this bathroom, all the way to the ceiling. And again, just unique mirrors and light switches, or lights rather, that make the home really unique. All right, and before we go into the primary bedroom, I wanted to highlight 2 storage closets here. This is a hanging coat closet, and then this has shelving, which is always nice. Here we are into the primary. So tray ceiling, not painted and finished yet. Same carpeting through here. And then we will check out the bathroom. Nice tile floor, designated toilet room with a door. Love that. Beautiful cabinetry. And you'll notice in this home some mixed metals. That is kind of a sign of a little bit of an upgrade where not everything matches. So you have some black. I think we've even seen some chrome as well. Nice standalone tub there. Big window. And then here to my left, tile shower. Excuse the lighting, but really unique. The bench there, some really unique options. Okay, so like I said, this is one of my personal favorite neighborhoods. The homes are absolutely beautiful. The location is great because it's kind of central. I've talked a lot about the west side and the east side and being all the way over in Ammon, but this is right off 65th that goes east and west. And so you can kind of hop on that and either go over to Ammon or go over to Idaho Falls or get over to hop on the freeway. So I do love the location of this neighborhood in particular. It is close to the golf course, still close enough to Ammon that you can get to your shopping. And I also just love driving around this neighborhood because some of the homes are just absolutely stunning. Like I mentioned before, quite a few parade of homes will be featured in this neighborhood. So lots of unique architectural, lots of different looks in homes. It's just a really pretty neighborhood. All right, before we head downstairs, I wanted to give you this view of the front door. So it does have the privacy glass on there, but still giving a lot of natural light through here with that office window as well. We will head downstairs. Like I said, of course, this home is not completely finished, so do not be alarmed. This is what houses look like in the construction process. Lots of dust, lots of, dents and dings that just happen. So we're coming down to the big great room. Lots of space here. I like when they do these little bump outs because you can put a desk, you can put, your kid's little kitchen or whatever to kind of tuck things away. Your treadmill could go over there without eating into this larger space. So hookups there for television. And let's go take a look at the rest of the basement. All right, we're heading down this hallway here. First thing I noticed is it's really wide, nice and spacious, doesn't feel cramped down here at all. Bedroom here. As is common in the basement bedrooms, they quite often have pretty large closets. So this is a great size closet for this bedroom. We will head down here. That's the mechanical room, a lot going on in there. But one thing I loved about this, especially if you have teenagers, lots of counter space, okay? So a mirror in the middle, so lots of space for all your teenagers to get ready. And then a door that closes off from the shower and the toilet. So if my kids are anything like the rest of the teenagers, it's like one person needs to shower, but somebody needs to be doing their makeup. So great bathroom for a basement, in my opinion. Love the space. And then 2 more bedrooms down here at the end of the hall. Pretty much the same. Tall ceilings in this home, which is also a sign, just an upgrade. And that's reflected in the price of the home as well, but great closet in this one, as well as the one next door. So 3 bedrooms total down here, lots of space, great bathroom space as well. All right, let's go over the specs of this home one more time. It's a 6-bed, 3-bath plus the powder bath. It's on 0.4 acres, which is a decent sized lot, especially in this neighborhood. It's listed at $869 currently. It's in the Sandpoint neighborhood. Look it up, one of my very favorites. When I leave, I'm gonna get you some footage of just how beautiful the homes are in this neighborhood. So stick around and make sure you watch that. Thanks so much for coming along and touring this absolutely beautiful home in the Sandpoint neighborhood here in Idaho Falls. This home is listed by Laura Weiser, brokered by Real. And like I said, I'm gonna get you some good footage of this absolutely beautiful neighborhood. Thanks again for watching. I try to put out 1 new video every single week, so stay tuned, subscribe, and don't hesitate to reach out to me with any questions you might have. I have helped so many families relocate to Idaho Falls and hoping that I can help your family as well. Thanks again.